What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at it again with another video. If you watch my videos over the past couple of weeks, then you probably have noticed that I made a good amount of videos talking about saving money. I basically made my entire channel about saving money, so that's kind of where we are now. But either way, I'm back at it again with another Qapital video. I haven't made a Qapital video in a long time, and if you guys don't know what Qapital is, it's just another one of those savings apps. But with the Qapital app in particular, I've been saving using this app for years, about I would say at least 3-4 years now. But unlike all those other apps that I actually mentioned before, like Yotta Savings, where you can basically have a lottery system as a savings account, and the new One Finance Bank review that I kind of did like a day ago, make sure you check that video out as well. Those apps, they're cool, but I don't really know much about them because they just kind of came out and I've only used them for either a day, a couple weeks, or about a month. So it's not too much I can say on it, too much I can speak on it. But with Qapital in particular, I've been using this app for at least 3 to 4 years now, and I've saved over $10,000 using this app. And we're going to get into what I actually saved the money for, what I'm doing with the money, and if I'm still saving right now. And basically the answer is yes, I'm still saving on Qapital right now. But basically, let's get into my Qapital goal update. Over $10,000 saved, and kind of give you guys a heads up about Qapital if you don't already know about the app, because a lot of people still don't know, and it's still a pretty cool app. I use it, like I said, all the time. So let's get into it. Let's go. So as I mentioned before, Qapital, at least when they first released, was a savings app. I use that app to save a lot of money. It's a great way to save money. On the map, you can actually set up an unlimited amount of goals or an unlimited amount of savings accounts, because that's what they all are. After you set those goals up, you could then set special rules for each one of those goals to basically help you save money. And that money would come from whatever checking account you may have, and it would go to the Qapital savings account, where you would essentially just keep the money there till you reach your goal. Then you take your money out and you go do whatever with whatever goal you save for. That's simple. Some of those special rules may include saving a percentage of your paycheck. Maybe it includes saving $1 every time you tweet, maybe saving $2 every time Trump tweets. And trust me, I actually did this 2 summers ago, and I easily saved up enough money to buy an iPhone, because I mean, the guy tweets like every other second. But either way, that they also have a rule called the guilty pleasure rule, and that basically means when you go to a place that you're not really supposed to be going to because you want to save money at that place and not go to that place that often, but you're going there anyway, you save money. So let's say, for example, you walk into Target. You're not supposed to be in Target because you know you waste money in Target. Either way, if you buy something in Target, you can have the guilty pleasure rule on, where if you buy something in Target, you'll save a set amount of money. That could be $5, $1, $10, $100. All depends on how much money you want to save. But anytime you spend any money at Target, it'll automatically save whatever amount of money. It's not rounding that money up, but that is also a rule as well. So like I mentioned, they have all these different kind of rules that just help you save money. It's super easy to use, and I definitely recommend it. Later on down the line, they actually added an investment feature, which basically allows you to do the same thing as Acorns is. You put money in, you put it in a predefined portfolio. That money is either going to grow or go down depending on how the market goes. It's money in the stock market. It's cool stuff. It's simple stuff. I personally don't use it anymore. I used it like once and kind of just let it go, only because I had Acorns at the time, and I thought Acorns was just naturally better for whatever it was. But either way, if you want to use the investment tool, you can use that as well. I personally don't, but I don't see anything wrong with it. I personally like Acorns, Robinhood, M1 Finance, Webull. All those links are down below, by the way, to get yourself some free stocks or just free money in general. Links are down below. So there you go. After that, they came out with their own debit card. I actually got that debit card and talked about it in my ultimate debit card comparison video. I personally did not like the debit card that much in that video, just to save you some time in case you don't want to watch that video. But if you do, it's linked up there. So just letting you guys know, it's a cool debit card. It's just a debit card. I mean, I personally have debit cards with a lot of different accounts, but overall, in general, I don't use debit cards anymore. I use credit cards for every single purchase I make. So make sure you check out my credit cards video and why I actually do that, because that makes a lot of sense. If you don't use credit cards for every purchase you make, it makes a lot of sense as long as you're responsible with credit cards. But that's a whole separate video. Either way, they offer a debit card. So if you want to have your own bank account, or this be your bank account, it can be your bank account. And they have paid divvy, so you can divide up how much you get paid depending on your direct deposit, all that kind of stuff. It's all there for you in the Qapital app. The last notable feature I remember them adding was actually something called money missions. I have personally never used the money missions feature, but according to their website, money missions are fun challenges that help you think a bit deeper about your spending. You unlock helpful insights into how you use your money now, so you can use it better in the future. I say all this to say that I'm not sponsored by Qapital, but if you guys would like to work together at any time in the future, I'm so down to work together. I honestly love your app. I've been using it for years. But like I said, I'm not sponsored by Qapital to say any of this stuff. I really just like the app. I think it's a great app, especially for saving money. It's there. It's not free anymore. It used to be free, but it's not free anymore. I believe they still offer a 30-day free trial for you to just test out the app, see if you like it. If you don't like it, then, you know, obviously just cancel your membership. If you do like it, then you just keep using the app. But overall, I think if this helps you save money, then definitely go ahead and pay that fee, even though I don't recommend you pay any fees ever because fees suck. But you know, that's just how much the app costs, so it is what it is. And in all honesty, I wouldn't have saved over $10,000 if I wasn't using this app in particular. The basic membership for Qapital after your 30-day free trial is $3 a month. The complete membership is $6 a month, and the master membership is $12 a month. I personally have a free master membership because I've been using the app for so long, so I guess I got grandfathered in, but anybody that's a new user, obviously you would have to pay. The $3 a month membership gives you access to all the savings goals and everything you want to do. So basically the unlimited savings account feature, which is honestly the only feature I use on the app. The complete membership gives you access to those goals as well as the investing. So if you want to invest with this app, it's $6 a month. But like I said, you can find that somewhere else. You can go with Robinhood, which is free, or Acorns, which I believe is $1 a month, and go ahead and invest there and probably make just about the same amount of money or more. It all depends on the market, depends on what you're invested in. And lastly, the $12 a month membership, I still don't know why it's really $12 because the only thing they really offer you extra is the money missions, which I don't think is really worth extra $6 a month, and a first look at new features, which I never noticed. So yeah, that $6 a month membership also gives you access to the debit card if you want to use that debit card. But like I said, I mean, it's just a debit card. If you're not actually banking with the Qapital app, then you don't really need it. Either way, I think the $3 membership is perfectly fine for every single person that downloads this app. Everything else is a bit overkill and a bit overpriced. I think they should change their pricing model. All the money that you may save or invest in that app is secured up to $250,000. That is FDIC insured. So your money's all good if anything goes wrong. It kind of happens, but you always need to make sure your money is good, because if your money's not good, then why would you even bother saving or investing? Either way, your money's good up to $250,000. If you got more than that, you're kind of out of luck. Either way, I've been talking long enough about the app, so let's actually get into my goals that I have saved so far, and you'll just see, and I'll just run through them and you'll just kind of see where we're at. Once we open up the Qapital app and scroll down, you can see it says savings goals at the top right there, $2,790.18. That number is basically the amount of money that I have saved in Qapital in the app right now at this very moment. But if I actually click on that, you can see overall, once it actually loads up, because it's taking forever. Okay, it took like 10 seconds to load up, but either way, but you can see overall that I have deposited in the Qapital app $11,519.52. I have withdrawn $8,706.47. I've actually completed a lot of goals on Qapital, but the thing is, I always take the money out right before I'm about to complete the goal, so I'll just go and buy the product out. It's no reason for it to transfer from my bank account to Qapital and then from Qapital back to my bank account. That's like a week and a half of transferring. There's no need to do all that. Either way, I have 8 goals right now, and saved last month, you can see I'm at $602.02. So let's go on back to my goals, and you can see my current goals right now. So you can see right now I'm saving for some new tires. They're going to cost somewhere around $500, so I'm saving that. And you can see I'm $99 in, and I have $561 going towards it. Eventually, it's currently transferring. And if you click on that goal, you can actually see what those rules were. So like I mentioned before, with those rules, you can add new rules, you can replace those rules, you can delete rules. Either way, I have 2 rules set on this right now. The first rule is that it'll round up all my purchases made with my debit card to the nearest dollar to go towards savings for some new tires, as well as I'll save $60 every single week towards some new tires for my car. That's simple. If I want to go and add a new rule, I simply click on add a new rule, and you get all these different options, as well as some IFTTT rules, which you can do special things with, and you can see here. You can save money every time you take an Uber, save money when you post on Facebook, reward yourself with fitness goals. You have the 52-week rule, which is actually my favorite rule, and plenty others, honestly, to choose from. It's a lot of stuff that you can choose from, so take advantage of it. If we head back on now, we can go down to my next goal. My next goal is actually an Xbox Elite Controller version 2. I stopped saving this for this goal. You can see it says setup rule here because there's currently no rule set on this goal anymore because I already bought the controller. And it was, like I said before, it was no reason for me to transfer money from my bank account to the Qapital, back from Qapital to my bank account. So either way, I already bought this. I just haven't taken the money out of it yet. I'm going to take this money out and go buy myself the controller, or basically pay it off, because I already bought it with my credit card. So I'll just go pay it off. And that's simple. Down here is Dollar Mike Next. This is something special, something secret that I'm not telling you guys about yet, but I will in the future. Well, you'll find out. Either way, it's $300. You can see I only saved $11 for it. I'm not really too worried about it right now, but so there's really no goals on it, but I'm just letting you guys know it's there. After that, it's actually a new camera lens. This is the Sigma 56mm E-mount lens for the Sony a6400, which is the camera that I'm recording with. And if you guys haven't noticed my videos lately, they've been a little blurry in the background. I can come a little closer. I'm not going to do that. It's too close. Either way, they've been a little blurry in the background. That's all due to the lens I actually just got, which is the Sigma 16mm, which basically gives you like a wide view angle, all that kind of good stuff. Either way, I save for this lens that you guys can't see right now because it's on the camera recording this video, and it blurs the background and stuff, which is nice. It's just naturally a good lens. I take pictures as well, like photography wise, so I mean this works for me in both ways. It works for me for photography, and it works for me when making YouTube videos. So overall, let me back up a little bit, but overall it's a solid goal, solid gain, and I can make money from it. Camera lens are definitely an investment. I don't know if anyone's actually into cameras watching, but if you are, hey, check out the Sigma lens if you're using an a6400 or any a6000 series camera from Sony. So yeah. Next up after that is my emergency fund. I actually have my full emergency fund on a different savings account, but I still use Qapital for their simple goals. So what I would do is once I get to like 100 or 200 on the emergency fund, I would essentially take it out of Qapital and go put it in my actual emergency fund savings account because I get a higher interest rate than I do on Qapital. Qapital, I believe, offers you a 0.20 APY, which is, I mean, it's better than most banks. Most banks offer you a 0.01 APY, but overall it's still pretty bad. So either way, Qapital on that front isn't that good, but I mean, I'm not really using Qapital for that goal in particular, so it's okay. After that, if you scroll down some more, you can see it's my travel fund. I go with, I think, $125. Yep, $125 every single month. That's the only goal I have set on this travel fund. Is that simple? So it'll just go into Qapital. It'll just sit there and it'll collect some interest, but nothing crazy. Either way, travel fund is kind of high right now because can't go anywhere. So you know, but when I do decide to go somewhere, $1,000 is ready to be used. So no big deal there. I stopped with this moving out fund because something actually came up, but I'm still moving out. I still plan on moving out at least. Something came up. It's actually just in a different savings account right now, but this is actually one of those group goals. You can see the little person icon right there in the top right of the corner, and with that you can actually save in groups. So you can save with you and your partner, or you can save with you and your friends. If you guys all want to take like a, I don't know, a beach trip, but maybe a huge Airbnb trip, you can all save using the Qapital app. All the money will go into one pool, and then when you're ready to, you know, take the money out and go buy what you need to buy, then you can go buy what you need to buy. Obviously this could be worrisome for some, but you can only take out the money that you put in. You can't take anyone else's money out. That's not how it works, and that would be pretty dumb, but you can't do that. Either way, you only take the money out that you put in, not anybody else, if you're doing like a group goal or a partner goal. Next up is my Corvette, which I stopped saving for. I made a whole video talking about why I stopped saving for my supercar, sports car, dream car, maybe, I don't really know. Either way, I'm focused on other things right now, but best believe I'm still gonna grab me a Corvette. It's no question about that. And down low, you can actually see my two other goals that basically are completed, and that's for the iPhone 12 Pro and for the Xbox Series S or a PS5. In this case, the PS5, because I'm giving one away, so congratulations to the winner. They already won that. And for the iPhone 12 Pro, they actually just announced that like a day ago. I only need to save about $800, and I saved about $800, so it's just sitting there waiting for me to actually go buy it, and that'll be that. So it's pretty it. And you might say, like, Mike, the iPhone 12 Pro costs like $1,200. What are you saving $800 for? And that's because I'm going to sell this phone after I buy the iPhone 12 Pro, and I'll essentially make the difference, if not a little bit of profit. So look at that. Nothing wrong there. And that's basically it. You can go right here to create a goal, and you can create a goal for basically anything you want to create a goal for. They have these little preset pictures if you want to use to create a goal for that, or you can use your own pictures or grab some off the web. Pretty simple stuff, and that's about it. The other tabs simply show you your activity, so basically how much money, where it's going, all that kind of stuff. It shows you how the money's saved. All that's good and dandy. The next one over is move money, so this is how you take your money out: transfers, direct deposits, pay bills, because like I said, you can use this as a bank account if you want to. I personally don't, but if you want to, you can do that. And then lastly, you scroll down to the last one, you can just basically see my profile, and that's kind of it, or your profile if you made a Qapital account. So if you sign up with Qapital using my link down below, I'll get $5, as well as you'll get $5 to put towards any one of your goals, or you can just take the money out. It's personally up to you. It really doesn't matter. But you will also get that 30-day free trial, which you should test out just to try it out, just to see if you like the app. If you don't like the app, it's all good. I've been using the app for years. I have over $10,000 saved in the app So I just had to give it a solid thank you, because I mean, like I said, I wouldn't have saved that money if I wasn't using that app. All those different rules that I had set up save more money for me that I just naturally wouldn't have saved on my own. Like, it was another rule set up where I would save $7 every time it snowed. Bro, what? The weather rules? Come on, weather rules. It was another one that I think if the moon passes like your city or something like that, you would save $10. You could save whatever you want. But either way, random stuff, easy saving. It makes saving a little bit more fun, you know, instead of just like,
oh man, I gotta go put the money from my checking to my savings. It sucks, it's boring.
That Yotta Savings, the other bank account I was telling you guys about, One Finance, earlier this week. Check out all those different types of savings, because I mean, anything to help you save more money or help you save easier is just better for you, because like I said in my last video, the more money you save, the more money you have at your free will to do whatever you want with, because guess what? It's your money. So that's kind of it for this video. This is actually a long video. This is probably the most robust, in-depth review of Qapital that I've ever done. I didn't really plan on doing a review. I just plan on doing a goal update. But I mean, I'm recording at 33 minutes, so I don't even know what I was even talking about, to be honest. Probably was yapping. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.